Welcome to Leveled Up Conversations, where we take conversations to the next level. In the last episode, we talked about the games that were coming towards the end of the year and which ones we could get if we had a certain budget. But I think we got into a bigger question, which is if you can get one game for the rest of the year, what would it be? We'll have a follow-up later, but Alex, Lucas, what do you guys think? If you can get one game the rest of the year, out of all of them, what would it be? Any console, you don't have to own it right now, just what would it be? Alex, let's start with you.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Lucas, let's start with you. You can start with me if you guys don't
Yeah,
know.
start with Shane. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure that's a...
Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting Destiny. Like, it's... I was talking to you about this earlier, and thinking about the games that are coming out, it's Destiny, Smash Bros, everything else. Like, I'm super excited about, like, Shadow of Mordor and Hyper Light Drifter and Far Cry 4 and how that has co-op. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. But nothing compares to Super Smash Brothers, which is slightly below Destiny.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, those two games could come out and nothing else, and I'd be fine with it. Mm-hmm. But if I had to pick one, it would be Destiny. I played the pre-alpha, I played the alpha, I played the beta before it was open, then I played the beta when it was open, and I played the beta even after that when it went back to close, and it's just, like, I love that game. Requested 2 days off in a row, I'm just gonna do nothing but play Destiny, gonna stream it, it's gonna be awesome. Like, hands down, that's gonna be my game.
That is quite a juggernaut of a game.
Mm-hmm. It has everything I want.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I could just have that game. That's the problem. It's so good. I played the beta too. It's so good.
That's why I'm picking that one. It's like I can just have that game, and it will make me happy on all fronts. Like I get the story, I get the playing with you on the couch co-op, I get the online competitive multiplayer, I get playing with my other friends, I get character customization, I get exploration, I get amazing graphics, I get a wonderful soundtrack. Like I get everything. Yeah, that's what I pick.
No, for sure. Yeah, like I said, it's a juggernaut.
So, who's going next?
I'd have to go with Dragon Age.
All right, another
That's
juggernaut.
gonna have to be mine.
See, I wouldn't call it that a juggernaut. Just like I feel like you're gonna go Assassin's Creed.
I don't know, but
it's because that's how much like you love that series.
Yes.
Like you would be happiest with that game. You're probably gonna play Destiny more. You're probably gonna play Super Smash Bros. More, but you're gonna be happiest with that.
I don't know. I mean, because when Dragon Age comes out, everything else stops.
Mm-hmm. When does Dragon Age come out again?
November. I forget where. November. I think mid-November.
Okay.
15th.
That's gonna suck.
It doesn't matter what else I'm playing. Smash Bros. Destiny. All of that stops.
Because I'm gonna be wanting to play Smash Bros. With you early November.
And it's gonna stop at least initially. And there's a decent chance it'll stop until I complete the game. Whenever that comes around. It's huge.
Yeah.
For how much you'll play it, I'm gonna guess like a week, maybe a week and a half.
And then it's gonna be as soon as I beat it, I go through it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's a BioWare game.
And then that second playthrough, you can do off and on. Like we will play some Smash Bros. We will play some Destiny while you're playing that.
But
is it on next gen?
Yes.
It's on everything, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Talking about Inquisition or?
Yeah. Inquisition's on the next gen. That's what makes it so
And
big.
is that what you're gonna get on, or are you gonna get on PC?
I don't know.
Because you play the other ones on PC, right?
Probably PC, just because of the ease of mods.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I might get on the
existence
PS4.
of mods.
Yeah,
it's not that mods are difficult elsewhere. It's mods do not exist
Exactly.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with that. And then granted, Smash Bros is very close behind it.
Yeah.
And then Destiny is very close behind Smash Bros. But I'm Dragon Age.
Yeah.
It's too fun for me.
Yeah. Like you said, you're assuming I'm going to pick Assassin's Creed, and that's a very healthy guess because I love Assassin's Creed. And that game is going to have some meat on it. Obviously, nothing like Destiny or even Inquisition, but Assassin's Creed is kind of like I'm alone in the room and it's dark and I'm playing video games by myself and I just kind of lose myself in it. But Smash is like the other end of that spectrum.
Smash is the complete other end.
The room is bright and there's friends next to you and it's super fun and everyone's laughing and like kicking each other and
getting kicked by
or getting kicked, something like that. It's just like it's such an experience. It's so hard to just pick one or the other because they're so opposite. It's like, I don't know, man. It's because Destiny is That's tricky because I, like you, have played Destiny and it's great, and we know it's going to be great, and we've played Assassin's Creed games and Smash games, and they're great.
Yeah.
But we haven't touched the new ones, and it's kind of like
And first on the next gen.
the next
console.
gen, and it's just it's I don't know, man. Just to be different and not have either of your answers. I'll go with Smash. I think I'm gonna do Smash. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on top of the list just because that's like
The replayability.
it's
the couch
Yeah,
co-op.
exactly. There's so many. That game has so many legs, if you want to say that.
And like you were talking about, we're still playing the old Smash Bros.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where a lot of your answer holds its weight. Is if you get one game, you need to make sure it's one game you're gonna play the shit out of.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's something we'll definitely play the shit out of.
Yeah, absolutely. And
See, my answer would completely change if you if this was a real world situation and
Yeah.
we could only get one game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get Destiny because you couldn't get Destiny and I couldn't play Destiny with you, so I'd get Smash Bros. So we could play Smash Bros together because
and then I couldn't get Smash Bros. Because I don't have a Wii U, but I could get Destiny.
Yes.
Because I have a PS4.
and then I would just murder you and take Destiny.
That's fine.
And then we're good.
That's fine.
Everyone has what they want.
Yeah, and then I would have what I want because it's impossible to pick one game. So the murdering is good. Yeah,
Yeah, so
just
you
kill me
will
now.
sacrifice yourself because
Yeah.
you won't be happy with just one,
That's
and
right.
everyone's happy.
That's right.
Except for you, who's now dead, but happy that it was useful.
You know what?
That you were useful. in
Yeah,
some way.
exactly. I gave back to the world.
All right, so the follow-up question that I mentioned earlier would be, so taking the same question, if you could have one game, but for next year. So if you can have any game January 1st, any game that's coming out that next year, you get that game, but that's the only game you can get.
For the whole year.
For the whole year. And you can also choose a game that you didn't get this year, if you want to.
Ooh.
So you go back.
Twist.
Twist!
It's M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, right? What is it? Crisscross. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I did the motion. It's like,
Just turn this off right now.
yeah. All right. So one game, you get one game next year. So you
Smash
guys-
Bros.
You would go back and pick up
Okay,
Smash
you'll
Bros?
pick it up.
You wouldn't,
Okay.
you wouldn't care about
Wow.
anything else that's coming back?
All right.
No,
Okay.
that's too. I need that game too much.
Yep.
right.
We'll say I got Smash Bros before because you weren't getting it. Then what would you get? Or you need to think about it a little bit? Or you know? Do you know?
Yeah, I do.
What would you get?
The Division. The Division looks
That's my
fucking
answer too.
awesome.
Yep.
It looks so good. I can't even stand how good that game looks.
So before, when we were pulling up the list, I was like, nobody say what you're gonna get because I don't want anyone to like talk someone else into their answer. That was
for sure, absolutely.
down the Division.
That's why I was like, oh, is the thes and the t's or is it? Yeah. So I was like, where is
so
that?
we get down. It's like
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh man.
the moment where I was like, oh my god, this game's incredible, was in the second gameplay that they showed at E3, where they looked like they were kind of like in the sewer or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was like a subway.
Yeah, subway.
And he's like, I'm gonna pull up the map. And in like
Their
the
banter, by the way, is so ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like, it's so
their
cheesy.
yeah.
No one talks like that. Like, hey Kelly, good to see you come back from your calculus quiz. I hope it went well.
Yeah.
Let's play some Division.
Yeah.
It's like, oh Jesus.
This is they're just, it's like Disney with like the stereotypical black person. Like it's the same thing. Like in the Family Guy episode where it's the cows up there and he's like, we talk like that. It's the same exact situation. But yeah, when they're in the subway and he's like, hold on, let me pull up my map and see where we're supposed to go.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he hit option button or push the trackpad or
Whatever
whatever
it is.
And a 3D render of the city appears in a hologram
Just
on the
around
ground,
him, yeah.
and he's like walking and looking for where he wants to look at it. I was just like, "The fuck! Like, what is
It's
that?"
like playing Minority Report.
Right?
Man.
I was like, that is amazing. Like, I thought it was really cool, like when you're shooting and your HUD's like a hologram coming off the gun. But that was just like, oh my god!
Everything about that game looks so badass. It's
It
like
does.
that might be the first game I actually do like a second screen because you can get that little drone that flies in on
Yeah,
the second
yeah.
screen because I don't give a shit about second screen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have an iPad and I don't want one.
Yeah.
Well, I do want one, but not for that. But it's like it's.
I'm really excited to see, or I'm really hoping to see that I can do second screen on my Vita,
There you go. That'd be
because
cool.
that would be really cool for me.
Yeah, that'd be cool integration. But yeah,
So you would go the Division?
for sure, that's definitely, or whatever next Assassin's Creed game is coming out, because there will be one.
There will be, right? They
No,
shamelessly was like, yeah, we're gonna release one every year because you're gonna buy it every year. Why wouldn't we?
Why not? And
This is true.
Okay. So you would get that. That
do
was
you want
gonna be.
me to pick a different
No,
one
no,
because you
no,
have
no.
one, or are you gonna pick a different one?
I'll pick a different one
Okay.
because that was gonna be my choice. So let's flip the situation. Say we all live together. I know this is a stretch of the imagination because none of us live together. But if we all live
I'll
together,
leave.
and like I could play your Division,
Or, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
then I would get Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
Like, I was watching the 40 plus minutes of gameplay that they had posted, just like the full tournament, and that is like the piece of my life that's missing since I stopped playing LoL because I just got way too into League of Legends. Like I was like, I have to stop playing this, and just the competitiveness, the need to outthink your opponent. It's not how good am I, it's how better of a chess player am I at that point, you know? And
The game looks very cool.
that was just like, oh my gosh, I need this game in my life. But they're close seconds, definitely. Like Arkham Knight looks really,
yes,
really
Arkham
good.
Knight. I mean, that's gonna be
Kingdom
awesome.
Hearts 3, like Kingdom Hearts has been one of my favorite series of like all time. So I know.
Plug that shit every video.
Yep, every
I swear to
episode
God.
I'm gonna bring it up. So
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out, like I'm super stoked for that. And Order 1886 looks really good.
Yeah, that looks cool.
But if you pick Division, I would then go over to Rainbow Six Siege.
All right, that'd be a nice little collection of games there if we all live together.
See, the question changes when either like stuff you can get from the previous year, because then Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then shortly after that, Destiny.
Yeah. Or
But
Assassin's
if
Creed for me.
but if we're living all in the same house and you already got Destiny, and then I need to have Dragon Age, and then my choice would probably be Smash Bros. So we can all play that.
But
If-
we're talking about just 2015.
And then there's the question of, well, what do you want from 2015 in one game? If Battlefront comes out in 2015, that's probably what I'd have to go with.
Yeah.
Star Fox is also supposed to come out, and I
I think it's gonna be a remake.
Of the 64 version?
I think so.
Another
That's
one?
kind of what it looked like.
Yeah,
Just
you got one for
it
3DS.
looked like
Yeah.
it. So when you see like the blurred out
Yeah,
vision
behind
of it,
yeah.
just I mean, as far as I can guess from that, what I think is going to happen is they're going to put Star Fox as just like a digital download only $9.99 Ultimate Edition
Yeah.
for Wii U. I think that's what they're
Definitive
going to do.
edition.
Yeah, something like that.
Foxy version.
But if they come out with a new one,
If they come out with a new
which
one.
I have mentioned before, I am a hardcore lover of Star Fox as a whole. I've played all of them
Right.
and extensively. So I might have to go with that.
Like
as
I thought
long
I was
as-
good at Star Fox, and then I saw you play. I was like, we're down here.
And, yeah. So if they come out with it and it looks like a, I don't know, not a recreation, but in the same vein as 64.
Yeah.
Like Star Fox
And that's what-
Adventures.
that's
was
what they
great.
want.
Just kidding.
Like
Over every time.
so like Star Fox Command was kind of fun. Adventures was fun, but it didn't really play like a Star
I
Fox
enjoyed
game
the
really.
adventures, but yeah, it wasn't a Star Fox.
Assault would have been fantastic if you just never left your ship, but you had to leave your ship. So if they make it more like 64, then I'd probably have to go with that even over Battlefront. I love that series too much, but I don't know anything about that game except it might come out next year.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, where I'm pretty sure Battlefront's coming out, and I really want Battlefront.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about that game. We don't know if it's going to be like
Yeah.
old Battlefront, like third person, or like if they're just going to skin
Well,
Battlefield.
we
or...
know that the company making it went to like the original
Yeah.
Star Wars props and went over them, and they're really dedicated
That's
to it.
about all
That's
they
what we
showed.
know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either, but they took up like 10 minutes of E3 showing stuff. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, this is cool. I heard the Star Wars music and I was like, and they showed that and I was like, oh.
Yeah, right.
I mean, and it's worth saying, like, I'm pretty damn sure nothing Mass Effect related is coming out next year, because they haven't
Yeah.
released a damn thing except that they're making it.
Right.
But if it were to happen, that
Well, see, yeah, in my like,
no, absolutely no question to me.
if we could each have like, if this was to be a thing next year, mine would be, because judging by pattern, Fallout's the next big Bethesda game. If they make Fallout,
Ermagerd.
I don't care about any. I will not play anything else but Fallout.
Sure.
So
I actually want to go through New Vegas again when I'm done with Dragon Age 2.
yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I was like, show me some mods that make everything pretty and throw in some cool radio stations and added guns, and I'm going back through it.
If we're in the veins of big old RPGs, if the whole living together situation, if you had Division, I'd probably go for Witcher 3.
Witcher 3?
Yeah.
None of us mentioned
really
Halo
cool.
5.
Yeah, that's probably.
That's coming out next year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was figured, that's why in the beginning I was like, if you doesn't matter what consoles you have or anything, you just get any game. I was thinking maybe you would say that. I didn't think you were gonna say Battlefront. So I mean, yeah, that's cool.
And now we're getting into the
What if?
yeah, the what ifs, and there's
Well,
also
no, Halo 5 is coming out next year.
and not the what ifs, like what if I could have enough money to get it or like anything like that. With this argument of we could only get one game,
Yeah.
I can kind of pick one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I want Battlefront, or I'm pretty damn sure I want Star Fox, but it's difficult
Yeah.
to pick one like that.
That was the goal, is to make you frustrated.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean Halo
Mission
5 is up there
accomplished.
for me as well. And this is all assuming that I would be playing Destiny off of yours. I wouldn't have it for my own account.
We can all share. Be friends.
Sharing
Which
is caring.
I might not want to do.
Factory. That
Yeah.
looks really cool.
Yeah.
Because one of my old coworkers got Diablo 3, and I have it on the PC, and I've been playing the crap out of it, but I liked it so much more on the PS3, yet the updates didn't happen. I wanted to play the new stuff. Long story short, he got it there, and he's like, you should get it with me. And I was like, or we could wait till that patch hits, and I could just play it with you and not have to spend the $60 in the game.
you go.
It's like, that's the best thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, that's super cool.
So, excited for that. All right, any closing comments you guys want to throw in there? Any games that you feel like should have been mentioned that weren't?
Probably Evolve.
Yeah, Evolve definitely should have
Evolve
been
looks
mentioned.
really
Evolve looks
cool.
very cool.
I don't know if Battleborn's supposed to come out next year. I'm really excited for that. I mean, anything from the people that made Borderlands 1 and 2 deserves your attention.
Yep.
And the fact that just what we've seen so far looks amazing.
Pretty.
Like, I'm so excited. So excited for that game. Yeah, those are our answers. Let us know what you would think in the comments down below. Follow me on Twitter at @theanomaly_. Ali is
Sith in the North.
Sith in the North. Lucas doesn't have a Twitter account.
No.
That's fine. It's useless.
Pretty much. All upcoming games, you can watch me stream them when they come out. Be twitch.com/theanomaly_. And I'll post on Twitter as well. You can follow us on Twitter at leveledupcombos. And you guys have a good one.